Alright, we're playing Comp Brawl, which in addition to Alchemy Slop, it has rebalanced cards. Hello? So I can't play the original One Ring. What? People willfully play this format? That's crazy. So yeah, it's a provocative title. But you know, maybe someone will prove me wrong, or I will have a blast with this format. A format where Timna Thrasios is a top deck. This annoying ass alchemy card, Nashi, is a top deck. By the way, a character I love, which is why I crafted it. Because I like the character. The Ninjutsu Nashi is genuinely so cool. It's so cool. Hang on, we need to go to deck so I can favorite this Uro deck. So you're telling me we can play competitive Brawl singleton against one another, and we can lose to just not drawing enough counter magic or drawing the wrong pieces because it's 100 card singleton? Hey, you know, I don't have to get it. Alright, I'm going to be a little upbeat. Strip Mine is pretty good against mono red. It'd be sick if they hit me with the... what's it called? Redirect Lightning. We can go Chromox. We'll have the Dreamroot Cascade untapped, ready for the Spell Snare, which means I think we get rid of Sync. We have the Strip Mine for next turn. Then here we put Dreamroot onto the field. Alright, my internet is looking stable, believe it or not. We have the Strip Mine for next turn. Decline to put it in the command zone. Okay, we're focused up. Show me something to Spell Snare, please. Damn. Yeah, you can't have that. Then we Strip Mine probably the Barbarian Ring. Alright, so they will get their commander again next turn. Storm's Wrath. Oh, they did it. Damn, I called it too. Pretty cool. Alright, what does this do? Taps and makes a monkey tapped and attacking. Unable to screen is probably the perfect response. Trapped on green. I don't think we have... Oh, we do have Threshold. Nice. Then we're going to seek a creature card. Meritus of Abundance is very nice. We just play out our hand. This is kind of cool. Like, I wouldn't mind this existing in the real world. Actually, I'd be pretty happy if they printed that. Block 2. We probably regrowth Uro. Don't know what to gamble for. Kinda think we regrowth like Uro. I'm literally so dumb. No, we have the Frantic Surge. And in fact, we could discard Uro. We have more goddamn islands. We can't rely on drawing another green source next turn. I think we have too many lands. In the deck, that is. I really like Relic Robber. It's really nice having life gain in the command zone. I, like, never play life gain in the command zone. Yeah, let's take out a land. Show me a forest. No. Preordained. Yeah. Oh my god, we get Uro this turn. There we go. We are saved. God, I love this song. This is from the Metal Gear soundtrack. Instrumental of the main theme. I have a 6/6 blocker now. I'm feeling pretty safe. Uro gains me 3 life every time we attack. Well, I guess the cool part of this deck is that I can recast Uro like 100 times. Import's not what I wanted. However, I can now sack one of these to draw a card. We get Force of Negation. I need 8 or more lands, which I do not have. Now we have the Force of Negation or the Miscalculation. What does this do? Combat damage to a player, exile a non-land card from their library at random. Fuck no. We'll take the 1/1s any day. Oh yeah, my bitrate's terrible. Amazing stuff. Embercleave. Defabricate. Oh my god, do I love Defabricate. Back when I was playing a lot of Lotus Field, before Stifle was added to Arena, I called it Defabrifield. I was defabricating the Lotus Field sacrifice trigger. It was amazing. So Comp Brawl is so stupid. It's so stupid. You're telling me I can't play the One Ring. I can't play... What else can I play? The One Ring. Ooh, Library of Alexandria. That's pretty cool. I can't play... Rusko in the Command Zone. Isn't Rusko in the Command Zone literally why that was even, why this format was created? Anyways, we have the Library of Alexandria going second. You know, in Timeless, you can just... Hello? In Timeless, you can just play 4 copies of Library of Alexandria. Pitch Hedge Maze, actually. We don't need Hedge Maze. We can deal with that. Not a big problem. Oh my god, I literally just color screwed myself again. No, we're good. We're gonna use the Chrome Mox right now. Pitching Veil of Summer. Next turn we have Library again. Library for 3 cards. Waiting on Sam Black to give the go-ahead that we can unban that card. Unless they pay 1, they have 1 mana open. So I think we Subtlety right here. There's nothing on the there's nothing else on the stack to target. I wonder what I should target with it. This is probably Burrow to start. We're going to decline that because we're going to use a Fabled Passage. Fabled Passage will grab basic Forest. We don't have enough cards to resolve that. This is a really good Daze, though. Daze is like the best card. It's just how it is. In Hydroponics, we have the Defabricate locked and loaded. We also have a Planar Genesis locked and loaded. We can also hold the Fabricate for the combat damage trigger. Squall to the graveyard, that's fair enough. Auto pay. Grab a card for next turn. 3 steps ahead is excellent. We'll have Uro on the battlefield then. We can take 2. Don't forget we have life gain in the command zone. It's crazy. Flooded Strand will enter tap. We actually escape Uro, or we hold up 3 steps ahead. Let's get the Flooded Strand ready for next turn. And then we think about the 3 steps ahead or the Defabricate. We couldn't go make a token that's a copy of Hydroponics. They have nothing to reanimate right now, and I don't see an Entomb. And that was the wrong thing to do, man. What is happening? You can deal 6 to me. My commander gains me life. Now we do Hydroponics Engineer because we're going to Flooded Strand to draw 2 cards one time. Actually, we could draw 3 cards with it, right? Alright, sure. Alright, it's permanent card. Ah, now I see how it works. Give me that sweet card advantage. Can't believe this changes it into a basic also. So ridiculous. Island, island, island. Mystic Sanctuary? But I didn't have the mana up for a Defabricate. I should have played Island instead of Delta. We actually literally need to ponder right now. Shuffle. That's it. Giga why bother? Love this song. Some good Iwi. I love Iwi. I think Emeritus is good. Alright, let's build this how I would truly build it. I hate 3 steps ahead. Need more bombs. I don't think we need Mystical Dispute for lower power. I don't want triple pips. Instead of Veil of Summer. Oh god, they hate Birds of Paradise. Instead of Veil of Summer, let's just counterspell their counterspells, right? I don't think Nyx is in the game. I cannot wait for that card to get printed. Nyx says counter target spell if no mana was spent to cast it. I need more just like mass return. We'll straight up do Aetherize. I love this card, Desculpting Blast. How is Minstrel not, like, the best commander in this format? Well, we cut one land. We play a couple more permanents. Like, how are we actually winning the game? We could really use a bomb. Displacer Kitten. I could have sworn Urza Saga was in this format, was on this game. Unbelievable. Instead of Fountain Pour, let's get more instants. Quandrix's command is pretty sick. Eureka Moment seems kind of awesome, actually. W Kitten, for sure. I was just saying, why do people like this format if... Like, the One Ring is nerfed in this format. Like, I thought this was going to be a format that was, like, timeless. It's not even timeless, Brawl. Right? We're playing a nerfed One Ring? Why are we playing this format? I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, I'm giving it a chance, though. To be clear, it could prove me wrong if if it turns out fun to play again. Alright, hey, Julian, we got a Vivi. Oh my god, and it's the Alchemy Vivi where you tap it. Which means you can untap it. Now, the thing about that, though, it's a completely different deck. Do not quite get it. Land pass, we have the Growth Spiral. We're pretty much doing everything at instant speed in this, which I love. Paying to tap the ring is so cheeks. Yes. True. Alright, Nykthos is maybe not the best option I've ever seen. I made an untapped Vivi on here, kind of janky but fun. Yeah, you know, there's a really fun Simic tap on tap deck. Alondo the Seer. Watch this. We're gonna go Uro, then have enough mana up for We could hardcast Daze. We could go Expansive Reapplication. You gonna stifle me? What's up, buddy? What's up, bucko? Consign. We don't have the Daze ready. Hey, I can't even be mad about Consign. It's like my... excuse me. It's like my favorite stifle in the game. Julian, maybe I've said this to you. Here is the consign to memory thing I was doing on Rockside in competitive, alright? So, I'm gonna daze you right back, buddy. So in competitive, what I was doing was I was playing Rockside. Turns out, Final Fortune's delay trigger to lose the game on the extra turn spell. Oh wait, Vivi is a mana ability, right? Yeah, it is. Fuck. That'd be the sickest shit if it wasn't. Alright, we can leave the Disruptor Flute up. So you move to end step, and Underworld Breach has a trigger on the stack to sacrifice itself. And then, what you can do is, in response to the lose the game trigger from Final Fortune and the Underworld Breach trigger to sacrifice itself, you can consign to memory, replicate, target both of them. So you don't lose the game. Underworld Breach stays on the field. Then you use Underworld Breach to escape out. You use Underworld Breach to escape the Final Fortune to take another turn. Then on that turn, you untap with Final Fortune on the table. Doesn't get much better than that in my book. This next turn is going to be really funny. We're going to throw out a Naked Aetherize. Actually, we're just going to do a really big, expansive reapplication. X equals... Oh, sorry, X equals 4. Alright, we're trying out expansive reapplication. This is a true Hearthstone card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile the top card of your library until your next end step. You may play that card. That's me. Pretty sick. My Vivi is just based on stupid cards like Ringing Strike, Mastery to get infinite untaps and mana. I don't think that's very stupid. I think that's a pretty sick game plan, dude. I don't see much. Alright, let's cast Disruptor Flute. Enter full control. What Disruptor Flute do we name? It's the best untap. Untap draw. Hang on, let me get on Scryfall. Untap draw. T:instant. Cerulean Wisps? That's not it. How about Dramatic Reversal? And then we just casually have this Force of Negation ready to go. But we're gonna try to spell pierce something. Unless we need to force a negation. Guess we don't need to. Escape Uro. It's not on your turn. Wow, I think I hate this format. Oh wait, that's okay. Because it's Spell Pierce, pay 2. If they need to throw another counterspell at it, then they Giga blow me out. Alright, play it out. Come on, come on, come on. Uro back to the command zone. I mean, getting into a counterspell fight feels cool. You can get into a counterspell fight in any format, you know? It's a pretty riveting discovery to make, right? Alright, this is coming off the playlist. And this Bayonetta's going way to the bottom. I love it, to be clear. Every time it comes on, I feel like I've lost my sense of focus. Alright. Oh wow, a Ristic study. That's hilarious. Unironically hilarious. Alright, we scoop to this one. Go next. Alright, so we've got the lands coming online. It's the best way to pay off lands. Patiova. I don't think IEC is on Arena. I was like, please prove me wrong on that. That would be sick. There's definitely no Basalt Monolith. I don't know how important actually pushing a turn 2 Uro is. Big question is there a reason to play some sort of untapped lands kind of thing? Mass untapped lands. More like frantic search abilities. We need like card positive stuff. We actually need like quick study. Like more blue debris in our hand that we can just spend. And then secondly, we want some modal creature land cards. Creature land cards. Oh, that's right. I can't search by MDFC. See, like, Solundi Vision is an excellent card for this deck. Falaged is an excellent card for this deck. So tempted to play the artifact lands. Subtlety is a funky one. Oh, right. The whole point was to cut a few more lands. Alright, Snow-Covered Island, you're not unique or special. I don't know why we're playing that card. I guess it's like cheap, draw 2, discard 1. But I did just cut a couple more lands. His calculation seems pretty good. See, Brawl more like Counterspell Brawl. That is facts. Oh my god, it is just Counterspell. I will say at least like getting into Counterspell battles is like exciting. What I will also say is, holy shit, it is repetitive. Also, Unable to Scream is wildly good. It loses all abilities as a toy artifact. Also, like, Imprisoned at the Moon is in this format, right? Oh, did I mention Tameo's fucking banned in this format? Oh, I think I've said this before. Part of the reason I'm not playing, like, Fierce Guardianship or Deflecting SWAT or any of those commander free spells, I don't play cards that have children on them. Nope. Don't fuck with it. Am I super wicked petty? Yes. Alright. Don't mind. I put this on. This is the 20-minute mix of this song. I love it. This was the theme song of my stream start of the year. Does it go a little too hard? Yes. Like, literally, what are we trying to... Oh, okay, now we can crop rotation into an Ancient Tomb. We at least have, like, something to do. Quandrix Charm. It's kind of sick. Mystic Remora is in the format now, right? I actually love this Mystic Remora. I love this fucking pair of fishes. I think this is gorgeous. Even the low resness of it, like, comes through much better. What does Submerge need? Oh, it needs to just not exist in this format. Do I have Disciple of Frailes? Or do? See, Lear is changed also. Why would they change them? No. Lear is like the coolest mono blue commander ever. And I say that having a hybridized double mono blue commander deck. Alright, do we actually need Bear? No. We're taking a little bit of a different approach now than Bear. Fuck it, we cut one island. We cut Nykthos. Definitely cut Starting Town. But now we have more NDFCs. So MDFCs make our Heroic Past slightly worse if we don't have a land already in hand. I go first. We have Library of Alexandria. This is the perfect opener. We have Into the Flood Maw, perfect predator of Tifa. Colony is pretty cool. Man Tower Pass. Oh, that was... I forgot I had Smell Stove. Okay. I'm allowed to be dumb on this. We're gonna Island Cycle. So, in this way, we just get everything anyway. Oh my god, that was... I'm having a tired day. Very... Okay, we pay the 3 life. We just eat our mistake. Alright, now that one was all my fault. Alright, does Flood Maw go through? Kill Summer? Pretty good. Alright, I can't be mad about this one. I just punted it really hard. Alright. Literally, if we got Breeding Pool, we would have been just fine. Hey, thanks for the ban, Cardinal. Light pause. Show me stern scolding. It's a pretty good hand. Oh, I should be playing the Baubles. Wait, Baubles go crazy in here. We're gonna unable to scream their commander on the next turn. Then we hold open Brainstorm for End Step or Mystical Tutor. I think we rip the Mystical Tutor. We kind of need a land. We could just put Mana Drain on top. No, we have a Strip Mine. Grab Ponder. Next turn, we're going to play our Cantrip. Now, they need to flicker this. Alright. There we go. Alright, I've remembered how to play this game. Gonna need everyone in chat to give me a little round of applause. Thought it would never happen. Is Fluster good in 1v1? Probably not. But Julian earlier said, see Brawl, more like Counterspell Brawl. I'm inclined to agree with him. We're against Light Paws, maybe even the same player. We have the Wash Away for turn 2. That should get them to scoop again. If it's the same person, it might not be. Sorry, the Flood Maw for this one. SRAM. Interesting. We'll put the Verge out. We're going to wash away their commander. +1/+3, and you can return it to your hand. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce SRAM. So tempted to stifle that draw trigger. Mystical Tutor. I think we grab stock up. Not for this turn, but next turn. I forgot to run flubs in Sea Brawl. Hang on. Hang on. I might want to do that too. Wait, that sounds sick, dude. So my whole problem is that this isn't timeless. This is historic still. I thought that this was, like, timeless. I was looking at the One Ring, and I'm like, why the fuck do I need to pay mana to activate it? I don't have a better thing to use Stifle on. They're not going to use any fetch lands. Let's keep their card advantage down. Do I actually stock up? Because we would look really stupid if we don't get a blue source. I think we actually have to brainstorm. And we're going to do this at sorcery speed. Gonna hold the mana drain up too. Ice Toll goes on top. Nissa goes on top. Next turn, the Ice Toll is better than Nissa. Island. Now we have the Wash Away and the Midnight Tilling. Or we have a mana drain into stock up next turn. But in any case, I'm going to mana drain almost anything. Or 3 is fine. Again, my commander gains life. Problem with flubs and Brawl is probably you just get counterspelled. So you better be playing Cavern of Souls. Which is usually true in competitive Brawl anyways. Because everything is just counterspell the Gathering. Boss to blockers. Alright, show me something good out of here. Probably Boseiju. Or we just keep on the Ice Still plan. Yeah, we keep on the Ice Still plan. All we need to do is keep up 1 blue mana. Edge Maze, Breeding Pool are on the field. which means we actually have to play the pathway. Then we use a wooded foothills, which we won't crack for now. I really don't care about this 4-3 flyer. I'm more concerned about... Oh, we don't like that. It's just protection. When are we playing Big Walk? Is that a friend swap game? Yo, I was gonna say, I think that we all need to play a lot more, quote, friend swap. I think that would be amazing, dude. Alright. Counter target spell. Wash away. Can't believe wash away is legal in this format. That's insane. Wash away is legal and Rusco isn't. What are we doing here? Okay, so my vendetta mostly comes from wash away from Rusco not being legal. I think it's unbelievably stupid. And then I have to play an alchemized One Ring. Makes me puke in my mouth a little bit. And then the only available versions of Deflecting SWAT, Fierce Guardianship, and Gamble are all Universes Beyond from a children's set. It's a perfect confluence of things I don't like. Look, I like Avatar. I don't like having children characters on any fucking card. Alright, this is a stock up. Dude, imagine I got Aetherize. Alright, I'm gonna play Timeless. This is irking me. Daze is legal, that's fine. Yeah, it's not the... It's also that I don't want to play a child on any of my cards, like, aesthetically. It's that simple. I'm one of those millennials that's, like, anti-children. Ew. So I think we're going back to Timeless. Let's play Omnitel, alright? And it's awful that there's screen grabs also. For me, it's just like a big confluence of everything awful. Oh, I thought we got this off the playlist. Dude, I liked Avatar as a kid. You play Little Girl in my commander deck. See, that's... I don't fuck with it. Also a YouTuber, so I extra do not fuck with it. Do we go Disciple into... We have an interesting choice. Can we get Library of Alexandria online? Crop rotation goes down to 5 cards. Next turn we go to 6. Yeah, we do that because then we can go Midnight Tilling on the next one. Library of Alexandria. We're still going to be like 1 card behind for Library, but we're going to try to enable it over 2 turns. Rofellos goes away with Fading Hope. Flare cultivation is actually kind of fearsome, huh? Yeah, here's the thing. Aesthetically, I love Avatar. I don't want to play with Avatar cards. So once they print the normal stuff, I'll be happy again. Alright, I've learned my lesson. We're shocking in the breeding pool. Also, I managed to not change the format accidentally. Yak Mage, you said it's 1? What card are you referring to? We get the Emeritus for a little bit more value. Alright, well, we did a little bit of limit testing by getting Library very early. And then we just straight up bounce it sorcery speed. Yeah, Censor was not... I don't think it was going to work how we wanted to against a ramp deck. Just get the Hedge Maze. I do not care about doing it at sorcery or at instant speed. I don't want to click through priority 15 times. Next turn we can go Uro. Or we could just wait and counterspell something. We have our counterspell for next turn. Seek a creature card with the same mana value as the chosen spell. Like 95% of the time, that's not going to work in my favor. We hold up the Miscalculation and the Silent Extraction if we need to go over them. My overlay isn't up today. Okay, wait, this is a 3-mana spell. So we could get a 3-mana creature, which would be Nissa Resurgent or Wary Zone Guard. And if not, they're forced to pay it. And if they pay for it, then I counter the Volborn Tyrant. Alright, so we just got mad profit off of this. Talk about a perfect series of events. Wrecked. I think this is the Nissa move. Pay 3 life. Develop Abundance. Uro is a good choice there too, but I'd rather just hit the Abundance if we whiff on Uro. And we could definitely whiff on Uro. Before this game started, I was actually mentioning this. The way we whiff on Uro, because I added so many MDFCs. Defense of the Heart. Like how Defense of the Heart doesn't affect me very much. I'm actually going to play this tapped. Make some mana. I'm playing so fast and loose today. Yeah, no, Yak Mage, I have no idea what cards you're talking about. Probably just Fading Hope. Next turn we could play a little baby Seagate Restoration. We don't need a high fade right now. So we're gonna do this thing called Not Trigger. Yes, I have no idea what you're talking. I don't know what little girl is. But also, I don't really care what it is. It's a card that I won't play, I'll tell you that much. We go Uro from the graveyard now. We don't have mass land recursion. You know, I care what you tell me because I care about your opinion. But when it comes to keeping up with cards that I'll probably find aesthetically unpleasing. Alright. Still attack with everything. We're getting there. Oh, fuck. Defense of the Heart. I forgot what this was. Oh, the 0.5. I see what you're talking about now. Alright, you ready for this Defense of the Heart? Defabricate. Look at this. I'm the greatest player of all time. I left Delight of Halfling in hand because I want to do Seagate Restoration next turn. Alright, this is my theory. Hearthstone is just competitive Brawl. Right? Designed by Ben Brode. By the way, Yak Mage, the 0.5. I remember so many things I heard about. What was it? Like Mark Rosewater talking about how there were a lot of mistakes made with that unset. One of them being that the 0.5 made like combat virtually impossible for a lot of players. We need this trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, we really don't have an answer for Defense of the Heart. I mean, Vaultburn Tyrant's out, so that's good. Damn, I just wish I ran into a Yuriko. Motivating people to shut up in the silly set. Yeah, exactly, right? So true. You know, I respect them taking chances. Oh, I could also really use Cyclonic Rift. Oh yeah, I punted this game. That's alright. I feel so unstrongly. No, I feel negatively strongly about Comp Brawl. You know, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Yeah, the mechanic gotcha sounds like the most insufferable thing on this planet. Okay, so why was my last played game type? Yo. Dude, this is my actual... I got this one from Doug's stream. This is like one of my faves, and the instrumental of this, instead of the one with lyrics, Chef's Kiss. Alright, I need more focus build. Look at this turn 2 stock up. That's the important part about this deck right now. 4 stock ups. I was trying to put together like a exploration plus stock up plus frantic search deck. Where you just sit there with ancient tombs and lotus fields, and then you dig through, you stifle your own lotus fields, and then you use like hidden strings to untap. It's a storm deck. But I couldn't figure out a fucking payoff. So if you have an idea for a payoff, the other thing I would like to do is play an Underworld Breach deck like that. 4 explorations, 4 frantic search, 4 arboreal grazer, probably 4 spelunking, 3 underworld breach, basically floods, right? 1v1 floods. Oh, stock up the goat. You gonna force a will? Force a negation me? Days? Alright, force a negation. I'm gonna have my own force negation for you next turn. This is kind of clunky because now I'm gonna use my mystical tutor on this next turn to go grab stock up again. Which I will not be happy about. Look at that, never punished. That was the ancient tomb. Maybe I'm just on tilt today. The Pink Desert or Mount Doom. Alright, let's force a negation anyways. We want to have played around it. Yeah, but the problem is right now I don't have a way to sack my lands and recur them. If Squander Resources was in the format, then I could really do something with it. Unfortunately, Squander Resources is not in the format. Look at this perfect trio of Ancient Tombs. It's gonna fucking mystical tutor. Force of will. Please, I just want to force. Alright, so we just have to use our own force and negation. This is cool. Barragoyfs instead of the frog. I like that. We will push this stock up through as though I'm giving birth. What are you gonna do? Grief me? Which means we have to get 2 cards that are ungriefable. So if they grief my Atraxa, they probably play Reanimate, and then I lose. Something Aftermath Analyst. Yeah, you're definitely right. I then couldn't figure out... Well, I only have 2 Lotus Cobras, right? So I could definitely be playing Lotus Cobra. Dare I be so bold. Alright, there goes Ponder. But anyways, I was having a good time just because I was playing Lotus Field. And I was just playing Pour Over the Pages, which I know you have that play meta. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Here we go. So the alchemized cards that make me sad. All right, here comes the manifesto. One. Rusco is not in the format. A. Lear is changed. Oh. This is 2A. Point 2 are nerfed cards. Okay, Rusco. Wasn't this card designed for comp Brawl? Then 3. Staples. A. Deflecting SWAT. Fierce Guardianship. And Gamble are aesthetically, god damn, I can't type, unpleasing. Screenshot cards. Yeah, Lear being nerfed, I think, is even more offensive than the One Ring being nerfed. The Lear nerf is one of the dumbest things I have ever seen in my entire life. I literally do not care what I open out of that set. Just give me more wild cards, please. Saving up my gold. My gold is being saved up. Just for Reality Fracture. Or I guess the Hobbit too, right? Chris, I don't know if you saw this. Also, Yakmage, you would probably appreciate this too. Julian, I already told you. So my roommate opened a collector box of The Hobbit. So that was really cool. I got to already see a bunch of cards that looked really cool. And then secondly, even better, she asked me to build a deck using those cards. So one, I didn't have to buy any of those cards. I still got 2 collector boosters just for fun. And then I get to build a deck out of a collector booster box worth of cards. Is that not the dream? Kind of the dream for me, right? There are few things that are more fun than watching someone else clown on their opponents with your deck. Please be Ruby Storm. Please be Ruby Storm. Oh my god, is it Ruby Storm? Holy shit. Me cheering and hoping that that I'm playing against Ruby Storm. Alright. Never mind. I was gonna brainstorm first, but we don't care about being brainstorm locked with a Blooded Strand out. Even better yet, we hit Scalding Tarn. Why don't we put Brainstorm and Ponder back on top? Yeah, sounds good. Play another Hydroponics. Pass. Alright, no Force of Will in hand. And yes, I am playing... Here, I'll switch to Display Capture so that you can see my library on the side. My deck tracker. There we go. Alright, show me the Ruby Storm. I won't even be mad. Or you could just have no cards in hand. That also sounds like a whole lot of not my fucking problem. Dude, if we hit the same land with both Hydroponics... Wait for it, wait for it. We almost double tapped. That's alright, Ancient Tomb is just fine. Now we get the stock up. Show me Force of Will. We got Show and Tell, so we're happy enough with that. Probably just a Polluted Delta. We discard one of our fetch lands. We still go to combat. And then we show and tell on second main. By the way, this is not sneak and show. I didn't have the wild cards for 4 sneak attacks. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so I need to remember that you can respond to your Hydroponics so that you don't draw your potential extra islands. Which is what we didn't want to see. Show and tell. Yeah, Atraxa, because we want to get a counter spell. Force of Will. Omniscience. Ponder. Good game. Dude, I love Show and Tell. I love Show and Tell. It's so refreshing to play Show and Tell instead of Reanimator. I think I'm playing even 2 Tamios in here. I'm not, but that sounds kind of fun. My only concern with this deck is that we don't have enough things to do early. Cut one island. Add one. Oh, we're already playing enough sinks. Alright, let's just fuck with one Tameo. Let's play the 61 special. I'm feeling special today. We're playing the 61 special. What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing over there on that platform? Also, I was surprised that Chris, you are here on Twitch instead of, or on YouTube instead of Twitch. To be clear, not that it matters. I'm not gonna mess around by playing into an opposition agent. Sad we don't have any counter magic. This would appear to be Demir Frog. Either that or, I mean, they could be show and tell also. But that makes me too scared to play stock up. However, when they go to crack this fetch land... You ready? Oh, wait. That doesn't even work how I want it to. Huh. That's why we play Stifle over Consign, but... Unfortunately... Very unfortunately, Stifle is... a rare, so amazing. Alright, we go up to the other corner. Yeah. Next turn is the shock in sync. They have to go rid of sync. Unless they don't have days in hand. But we held on to the stock up. So we can play it through days. Or sorry, the sync it to super because we want to play it as a land so we can play around the days. Alright. Hey chat, does anyone have a recommendation for copyright free music? I'm getting really sick of it. Force of negation. Cling to dust. Show and tell Atraxa. Hydroponics. Oh my god. Am I playing Flow State? No, I was playing Flow State last night though. I was having a good time playing Flow State also. I was even considering playing Brawl. Alright, now we can stock up first. We literally want 2 Force of Wills. What is happening right now? Where am I? take the Scalding Tarn. I think the Emrakul too. We attack with our Architect. Hey, you know, I'm just gonna rip it. I'm getting hasty and impatient. I just want to rip it. Oh, okay. If I thought they were gonna scoop, I would not have ripped it. And to be fair, that was, I guess, the out. I just wanted the Force of Will defense, but hey, that was enough for me. Oh, speaking of which, we get a Dex. Omnitel, we did craft a Stifle. Amazing. We do not have any Flare of Denials. Damn, Stifle is like really good right now. Take Consign out. So Stifling Fetch lands is amazing. Who knew? And Mental Misstep is not in the format. There must have been some sort of crackdown on YouTube or by a certain music royalties group. Because a bunch of my stuff that was copyright free is suddenly no longer copyright free. So I had this chill cyberwave playlist that I was playing at night during my no mic streams. Clearly people liked it because I had 33 concurrent a couple nights ago. And I'm aware they're like falling asleep and stuff to it, but that is okay with me. That's very much okay with me. Because we were playing some chill music that people liked. You get what I mean? Any questions? Oh, sick. Okay, is this Balustrade Spy? I assume I lose. Reanimate? Yeah. Also, fuck this game for putting this card as only being one half of it. Drives me crazy also. Oops. All spells. There goes 12 life. Come on, show me Ancient Tomb. If I get Ancient Tomb off the top, I win. Oh my god! Oh, we hit Ancient Tomb off the top. Omniscience. Atraxa. What? Atraxa number 2. Stock up. Wow, we actually hit it. We actually hit it. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. But we have to figure out a way to get rid of all these things. Oh my god. I just called it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it was amazing. Yeah, man, I'll 1v1 you. Oh my god. Ancient Tomb, Show and Tell. Oh, that was so good. Oh, maybe my stream's just really far behind. Anyways, let me look this up. This is 1 hour, 35 minutes on 8-9. Yeah, I don't know if I actually had it, but what I was going to do is cycle through basically my whole deck. I was going to play all of my Aquaponics Engineers. They don't actually have a way to kill me except for combat damage. So then I was going to have literally just enough blockers. It was going to be how that was going to work. All right, what format are we playing? Hang on, I'll let you challenge me, or however this works. Oh man, that was the sickest top deck. This is friendly Brawl? I assume that's the same as competitive Brawl. Alright, let's see the flubs. Better play flubs in full control the whole time. Hang on, I gotta grab a handful of ice. Don't you dare stream sight. Alright, I'll take my mole and then I'll grab my ice. Alright, I'm back. We're in game. We're playing against Briss McLean. I mean, this is probably the way to approach the matchup. That definitely should have been my ramp piece in deck. Boing. Pay 3 life. Tap and tap. Talisman. God, I love Uro. We leave the Flooded Strand uncracked. We'll leave it in the graveyard. Fuck, that was supposed to be hedge maze. We'll see if he just tries to push the flubs so that it gets a counter out of my hand. That is a funny wash away target. Oh, Fabled Passage, perfect hit. Alright, now we have the Uro fodder for next turn. Well, we know he doesn't have another land in hand. Otherwise, I think it would have already been played. Let's maintain our card advantage so we can push a Seagate Restoration. Yeah, because what we can do is we can go Cobra, then escape Uro. Worst case scenario, we play the Seagate afterwards. Ironically, we don't need lands in our graveyard. We're most likely to return a counterspell to our hand. Did I get rid of Fading Hope? That was probably a mistake. Pay 3 life. Add blue. We use our floating blue for this preordain. Great, now we have mana up also. Brainstorm. Unable to Scream is pretty sick. Doesn't matter what we put on top right now. This is kind of cute. Well, we can't float mana off the Frantic Search anyways, right? You might as well do it, though. Don't need exploration. Don't need cash grab. Ah, that was the perfect Cephalid Coliseum, maybe. Let's null. Swordtooth and loot are the same thing. I'm surprised not just pushing loot twice. This is the expansive reapplication angle. I'm gonna hold Yavimai. We might activate Cephalocalcine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And conjure a random 6-drop. Oh yeah, he's gonna love getting countered with an alchemy card. Other Ritali. Full control. How do you hold full control? There we go. Resolve. I'll play the Soul Guide Lantern. Decline the Mana Leak. Resolve the Soul Guide Lantern. Pick off the Provisioner. Sack it to draw a card. With the Uro trigger on the stack. Resolve. Resolve. And resolve. Shifting Woodlands goes onto the battlefield. We resolve making blue, then we activate Cephalid using our floating blue to target myself. We resolve that. Discard a Mana Confluence and a Yavimaya. Buster is pretty good in this matchup. Probably Bala get recovery. We don't need anything to be recovered here. Do I have a shifting line in here? No. Next to blocks. I forgot I'm in combat still. The second that flub hits to the table, it's getting Flood Mod. Cost 7 mana right now. Honestly, I could have even bounced the loot, but now we can use an offensive into the Flood Mod potentially. First, I'm going to kick a Consult the Star Charts. We take 2 of these. Probably Miscalculation and Emeritus. Point Miscalculation at Flubs. Then while we're at it, goodbye loot. green basic forest, green, just auto pay. Target myself with the ancestral recall. Ice Till. Cephalid. We have a nice little cephalid loop here. We literally do not care about Delighted, and we can discard our lands also. Full control. Oh, I have it auto order triggered abilities. Because I was playing 2 games at once. We start by casting Artist Talent and Hydroelectric. Name blue. Submit. Pay 2 life. Done. We have no value to be had right now. So we just... Actually, we do have value to be had. Discard a card? No thanks. We would rather have Command Tower than Ancient Tomb right now. I thought that was my Fading Hope for a second. Fierce. Hull Breaker onto the thing next turn. Now, let me get rid of these fucking trackers. That's not chill. You even think about it. Go Uro first. Make blue. This is cute because then with my floating blue I can go Ancestral Recall, target myself. Alright. Yeah, Uro is brutal. I can swap decks. Oh, fuck. We just did it twice in a row where we invited each other. This time I'm gonna wait, but now we have done it too many times. ZZ, go. I'm down to play another. I'll swap decks every game. Yeah, Uro's pretty good. It's definitely, I know it's on the top 15 comp Brawl decks for sure. Sleepy guy. Hey, fair enough. Dude, I slept like dog shit last night. I'm gonna try to go to bed a lot earlier tonight. All right. Well, what we can do. What do we think the best Breach deck is? Well, it is Nick Fury, and I'm not gonna touch that shit. It was pretty cool. I met a guy named Luke, could be in the chat right now, conceivably. He is an excellent timeless player. And he was telling me about playing Comp Brawl now, playing the Nick Fury deck. He was very cheery about it. I shit on him, and he was shitting on himself too, phrasing. About copying out and playing 5-color slot. Very cool person, though. We could play Minstrel. Minstrel lands with Aftermath Anal. Hell, we could play Corvold. Actually, I don't even think I have a copy of Corvold. I do have a copy of Corvold. But then I have to play against Mono Blue every game, don't I? Which means Minstrel has to be my best pick. But then if I play Minstrel, don't I just copy-paste all the same counterspells, all the same cards? Right? Like, what's stopping me from just playing Uro with Minstrel instead? I don't know. In any case, I think that's about it for me today. When I go live tomorrow, we're gonna see. What am I trying to say? God, I'm tired today. We'll see if I do more of a Let's Play thing. I would enjoy doing that. Not play any of these goofy games pretending to be competitive. All right.